Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Hey, it is on to the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, baby. That's right. Pop-Tarts. Yeah.
Yeah.
None of this playoff stuff for us. We don't want none of that.
Oh, that's not important.
It's not important.
It's not important.
It's not important.
How was AT&T Stadium, though? How was that a good time? I mean, other than the game. I mean, other than the first half.
Other than the game.
First half was good.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, I will say, re-entering Earth's atmosphere after the game.
Right. How was that?
It took some time.
Yeah.
We had to depressurize.
Yeah.
We had to descend pretty
Takes a
slowly
bit.
to
Takes-
avoid burning up.
Takes a little bit.
Had to come in at just the right angle, you know.
And you did.
And we did.
Good job.
And we did. No, thanks for the tickets.
Oh,
Chris.
dude.
We were at the tippy top. There's one row behind us. And then
the
it's
atmosphere.
the roof.
The atmosphere vanishes right behind that.
Yes.
A lot of people call
Yes.
that perfect.
It was between the 30 and 40 yard line.
Oh, so that's good.
Yeah, that was
And you
good.
got to watch the
And I just
the
watched
screen.
the screen the whole game.
That's what I told. That's what we talked
Yeah,
about.
you
That's
can't
what,
help it.
That's what happens.
It's
Yeah, it
so
doesn't.
big.
Yeah, it's the same
it's
thing
a
in Atlanta.
60-yard screen. It's so big you can't. Even if you were sitting lower, I think it'd be hard to avoid.
Everyone does.
Like,
I mean,
wow.
that is what
Look
you
at
do.
that.
That
Yeah.
is what you do.
Really is.
And,
That was
I mean, it's just incredible.
That was a problem with the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. I had good seats,
Yeah, but
but I could not
you
focus
watched
on
the-
the arena.
You're not watching the ring.
I had to watch it on the TV.
Right. I know. It's amazing. There were a lot of Tech fans there. They outnumbered. I mean, I kept seeing articles that BYU is probably going to be like a home crowd sort of situation.
Right.
Not the case at all.
Yeah, we're loud though.
Did it sound loud on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
In
it?
fact, I
Yeah.
think the announcers
Okay.
even remarked, if I recall.
I'll tell you this: the Tech fans were loud, very, very loud. I bet there was 85,500 some. So it was a record crowd for a Big 12 or any conference championship. And I would say 65 to 70,000 of them were probably Texas Tech.
yeah.
Maybe we had 15 or 20,000, but yeah, we were loud.
I mean, there was a lot of
For a minute.
blue. There's a lot of BYU blue.
Did it
I
look
saw.
like that?
Yeah, it looked like
Did it
that.
really? Yeah, that's cool. All right. But turned out painful. Of course, it looked like at the beginning,
Yeah, first drive. Yeah.
first drive, go 90 yards, not a problem. And then we couldn't do it again at all.
And then, my ankle. Ouch, ouch.
Yeah, well, yeah, Bear got hurt, so that might have thrown everything off. But after the 15th turnover,
Oh no!
we're like, okay.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I was just about to say to Sean, all right, you want to go home? And instead he said, all right, Dad, you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People online were trying
let's go.
to estimate when you left the stadium.
Yeah, it was probably...
After the 15th
It was
turnover.
after the 15th
Duh.
turnover.
Yeah.
So you just go back and see what time in the game that was.
By the
That's
time
when
you
you
depressurized and
Yeah.
got to your car and got home, were you able to catch the end of it? Or?
No, it was already over by
yeah.
then. So, we didn't leave that early.
Right after the 15th turnover happened late.
It did. It did. You can't beat a team like that when you turn the ball over so
No
many
way.
times.
No way.
But they weren't moving the ball anyway. After that first drive, frustrating. Anyway, now it's Georgia Tech in the Pop-Tart.
Yeah, Pop-Tarts Bowl. I
was
love the Pop-Tarts Bowl. You get the giant
great.
Pop-Tart that comes out
It's
and
one of
everything.
the
It's
biggest
cool.
bowls there is outside the playoffs.
Sure,
Maybe the biggest bowl.
sure.
But it is. It is.
I said sure.
But it was supposed to be Notre Dame, and then they wussed out. So,
Yeah, they said no.
yeah.
I think
they-
Iowa State pulled the plug on going to a bowl game too.
Did they?
Yeah, because their coach is gone, and then they brought in the Washington State coach, I think, and then
I didn't hear their coach
with
left.
no bowl. Yeah, Iowa State's coach.
He didn't get fired, did he?
No,
No, he took the Penn State job.
took the Penn
Oh, he
State job.
did. Oh, wow.
And then so Washington State
Wow.
took Iowa State, and I don't think they've named the coach for Washington State, but
So the player said no on a bowl game?
for Notre Dame and Iowa State said
Yeah, I knew
we don't
Notre
want
Dame
to, but
did.
I think the Big 12 is saying you might want to rethink that.
You remember back in the day when Notre Dame used to do that? They used to, if it wasn't a major bowl, if it wasn't one of the four major bowls, if it was
Yeah, we're
like
not
the
doing
Gator Bowl, yeah, we're not going.
Yeah, we're not
We're
doing
too
that.
big for that. We're not doing that. And then they saw all the money that wasn't pouring in,
right,
and decided to do it. And now maybe they're going back to the other way.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
they put that statement out yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, from Notre Dame. Yeah.
As a team, we've decided to withdraw our name from consideration for a bowl game following the 25 season. We appreciate all the support. Blah, 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 blah,
yeah. That's what it's the same statement from everyone. Yeah.
It's an exact quote.
So they're apparently not going to the Bucked Up LA Bowl, or the Staff DNA Cure Bowl, or the 68 Ventures Bowl, or the
Staff DNA.
I don't know, bro. I'm just reading the list. Xbox Bowl. The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. There it is.
It's gotten stupid. I mean, it used to be they would just still call it the bowl game, and then maybe at the game you would sometimes say the sponsor.
Scooter's Coffee Frisco Bowl here in town.
Scooter's
Got
Coffee.
to sponsor, man. Got to.
Sheraton Hawaii Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Just pays the bills. I mean,
Game Above Sports Bowl. Okay.
All right.
I mean, we're going to the Gator Bowl.
Are you?
Playing Virginia.
Okay. All right.
You're not
Who
going...
lost to Duke over the weekend?
Yeah.
7-5.
That was
Duke.
a fun game to watch.
So the ACC actual champion not going to the playoff.
Right, which is
strange.
It would seem.
Instead, it's going to be James Madison. Is that right?
Well, Miami represents ACC, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, but they were.
Don't you think at the end of the day that's why they put Miami in, just so they can say the ACC got someone, because their justifications were all over the place.
Yeah, I mean they double spoke themselves to the end,
and you can't justify what they did. I mean, you got Alabama with 3 losses, and a blowout loss in the championship, just like we had.
Yep,
and they're going with 3 losses
because you can't punish a team that loses in the championship game.
You keep doing it.
You can punish
BYU,
some teams for losing a championship game. And you can even punish some teams for winning a championship game.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
It makes 0 sense.
I'm excited. Nebraska will be in the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl.
Nice.
Against
Utah.
I thought it was Utah.
Yeah. This is the fun. This is the bracket.
Okay, so both Tulane and James Madison are in that group.
And they're going to get blown out.
Of course they're going to get blown out. I mean, Tulane already got blown out by Ole Miss.
Right.
And that's who they're paired against? Wow. Oregon,
Oklahoma,
JMU.
Alabama, they already played.
Oklahoma.
I mean, Oklahoma won that game against Alabama, right? That's one of Alabama's losses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Florida State, Oklahoma, and Georgia.
That's the SEC championship.
And that's the thing. Florida State, early in the season, that was a big deal to lose to them by Alabama, but it doesn't hold any weight now.
No, they're 5-7, right?
All right, and there's your top 25, the final 5.
Florida State can't even go to a bowl game, and they beat them. God.
So at least in the AP, Mizzou is 25, but not in the college football playoff.
Wow.
So this ranking is ridiculous. Let's look at the AP.
And then Indiana did, in fact, beat Ohio State.
Yeah, what a game.
The times they are changing.
What a game, man.
Wow.
I feel like next year we should just do our own poll and just publish it.
Right, and they should
That's
go by it.
not a bad idea. But there needs to
go by it.
Obviously, there needs to be some changes where maybe the top 25, and you have the play-ins at the end of the season, so that the teams that are crying now, and there's plenty of them, had the play-in. You get your opportunity.
Yeah, you should at least take note that there's no way to please everybody. You could go to 64 teams,
right?
Which happens in March Madness.
Sure does.
Right?
Yeah.
But what they'll do is push it to 16, and it'll continue. The 17th team will say,
number
we
20,
got cheated.
Number 20 got cheated.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't like the sour grapes, but I feel them, and I just can't keep them inside.
Yeah, I know. It's really kind of ridiculous the way it turned out. But
it is.
On the other hand,
they shouldn't have gotten
turned
blown
out the way everyone thought it would turn out. So.
I guess. But who knows what's going to happen when Texas Tech plays these other conference champions. I think they take them apart, too.
But they're really good.
They're really good.
Really good. Texas A&M is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched all these teams play all season, and I mean, it's going to be fun to watch. It really is. It really is. Texas A&M will destroy Miami, and Miami can go back with their tail between their legs. You got in, and now you lost.
Going into the weekend, though, BYU was the only 11-1 team
not
from a power conference not to be in the top 10.
Right.
It's
Which
never
is
happened before.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
We talked about that the last half a season.
Yeah. But what are you going to do?
I know. You go to the game
Here we
and
are.
you win out. I mean, your coach is right. We just got to win. However, we know that isn't always true, is it?
No, it's not. Tell that to Duke. They went in and they won.
Oh, conference champions get in. Not
this
you.
one. Not at 7-5. It's a comfort to know, though, that a 5-loss team isn't going.
Congratulations on your victory.
Jeez. All right, so last night was the Kennedy Center Awards ceremony, and President Trump was on hand to honor George Strait, Sylvester Stallone, Kiss, and some others. He was asked about the latest on the Russia-Ukraine peace talks that took place over the weekend in Florida.
What's your next step in Russia-Ukraine talks after last week's negotiations?
So we've been speaking to President Putin, and we've been speaking to Ukrainian leaders, including President Zelenskyy. And I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed that President Zelenskyy hasn't yet read the proposal. That was as of a few hours ago. His people love it, but he hasn't. Russia's fine with it. Russia, I guess, would rather have the whole country when you think of it. But Russia is, I believe, fine with it. But I'm not sure that Zelenskyy is fine with it. His people love it, but he hasn't read it. So someday you'll explain that one to me, Jeff.
Okay. Wow. His people love it. The Ukrainian people love it.
Boy, it seems
let's just hope he sits down and reads it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't feel like we're all that close, does it?
No. And I thought we were like on the precipice a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
But
it sure made it sound that way.
But
that's what they say.
Looks like maybe not quite as promising.
Exactly right.
But it happens every time with this particular conflict. Every time we get our hopes up and then they're dashed because Russia or Ukraine doesn't like it or both. So, I mean, that's why they've been in this 3.5-year war, right? Is it going on 4? It's going on 4, right?
Yeah, it'll be 4 years in February.
Wow. It's crazy. Also, yesterday, Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar hitting the Sunday shows, and she had plenty to say. She thinks that the president is obsessed with her.
We feel like there is an unhealthy obsession that he has on the Somali community, and an unhealthy and creepy obsession that he has with me.
Okay.
She wishes.
You wish. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
No kidding.
All right. I mean, like if that's her comeback on them investigating the rampant fraud in your state,
and
then you got nothing.
Far more potentially than we've even been led to believe.
Yeah.
Stephen Miller was just saying this might be the biggest fraud case in American history. We're going to get to that. But she shrugged off any concern she had over the fraud situation in her state.
House Republicans and the Treasury Secretary just now talked about a link to terrorism, a possible link. He said they're just now beginning to look into it. How confident are you that that's a false claim?
I'm pretty confident at the moment because there are people who have been prosecuted and who have been sentenced. If there was a linkage in that the money that they had stolen going to terrorism, then that is a failure of the FBI and our court system in not figuring that out and basically charging them with these charges. And so I do know that for many years, this sort of like alarm that there is money being transferred through the airport in bags and going to terrorism that accusation has always existed. There's never been here and there in those accusations.
Never been here and there in those accusations.
Boy, that was a bunch of nothing right there.
That was a Kamala Harris speech right there.
Sure was.
That was
spitting out a word salad.
She's shook.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Because she knows they've been caught now.
You aren't lying.
And that's your fallback? Well, shame on the FBI for not busting this more effectively. Not if there's fraud and some illegal activities, we should root that out.
I'm happy that we're ending that.
Yeah, it's
shame
on the FBI.
Huh. That's fascinating.
That is.
Sure is.
She also referenced a cabinet position we're not terribly familiar with.
Just fun.
the Secretary of Egg to the Secretary of Egg.
She kept saying Secretary of Egg. I don't know, man. I think she was going for Ag Secretary.
Agriculture.
The Secretary of Egg to the Secretary of Egg.
So we need the Secretary of Egg to be the Secretary of Egg?
Is that a slam on Besant?
No. I think she's trying to talk about the Brooke Rollins, the Agriculture Secretary, but she can't pronounce ag. She says egg.
Okay.
So weird.
In Ilhan Omar's defense, I mean, that's one of the things that Brooke Rollins has brought down as ag secretary is the price of eggs. So maybe she's confused.
It could be. Yeah. She had this to say about Stephen Miller, who has things to say about her.
I want to ask you about something else that the architect of the president's immigration policy, Stephen Miller, said. On Thanksgiving Day, he posted, "No magic transformation occurs when failed states cross borders. At scale, migrants and their descendants recreate the conditions and terrors of their broken homelands." What do you make of this argument?
What do you make of
failure to assimilate and sort of ruining America?
I think he's right.
How do you understand this?
I mean, when I think about Stephen Miller and his white supremacist rhetoric, it reminds me, it reminds me of the way the Nazis described Jewish people in Germany. And, as we know, there have been many immigrants who've tried to come to the United States who've turned back, one of them being Jewish immigrants. We know the way that people were described who were coming from Ireland, Irish immigrants. We know the way in which people were described back then when they were Italian immigrants.
Yeah, they were sending billions of dollars overseas to terrorists.
Yes, of course, ethnically Somali. We are in this country as Americans. Yeah. We are citizens. We are
Pause
productive.
It for a second. Because, man, it sure doesn't feel like it when you hear them speak. It's all Somalia every time. In fact, they speak in their language, their native language to each other.
The mayor thinks it's a good idea to speak Somalian when he talks to them.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got clips of him.
This is agonizing. Tough to get through. All right. Let her finish here.
We're, yes, of course, ethnically Somali. We are in this country as Americans. We are citizens. We are productive, part of this nation, and we will continue to be.
By the way, Stephen Miller is Jewish.
Oh. Okay.
But he's a white supremacist, anti-Semite.
Jeez.
In the vein of
That's
Hitler.
awesome.
Unbelievable.
I don't know that I knew that. That's
I
awesome.
didn't.
I was just Googling here.
Interesting.
To see what religion he was.
That's great.
Okay.
All right. Let me tell you about Beam's cyber sale. Still going on. It's their best offer of the year, but it's about to end. Right now, you can get up to 50% off. And with my code PAT, you can get the best sleep of your night for just about $1 a night. I think it's $1.08 specifically. It's proudly founded in America. It's run by people who share our values of hard work and integrity and delivering results. Healthy nighttime blend that features all natural ingredients like reishi, for instance, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin. So if you've been waiting for the right time, this is it. Go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Use the promo code Pat. Get up to 50% off during Beam's cyber sale, but it's about to end. How much would you pay for a truly great night of sleep? With the cyber price, it's just $1.08 per night. So go to shopbeam.com/Pat right now.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
Okay, so speaking of Stephen Miller, he went into some detail on what the fraud in Minnesota is all about. Check this out.
Based on what we have found so far, we believe that the Somali fraud operation in Minnesota is the single greatest theft of taxpayer dollars through welfare fraud in American history.
Wow.
We believe that we have only scratched the very top of the surface of how deep this goes. And you're familiar with all the scams with pretending that children have autism who are not in fact autistic, with pretending to enroll people in food programs when in fact nobody was ever enrolled, and engaging in massive fraud, lying, and theft and grift on a scale we've never seen before in American history. The total bill, the total tab for this is going to be far beyond the numbers we've already seen reported. We believe the state government is fully complicit in this scheme, and we believe that what we are going to uncover is going to shock the American people. Look, based on the records that we already have, and this is a significant undercount, by the way, 75% of the Somali population in Minnesota is on welfare. But that's likely a significant undercount of just how much of a financial burden the Somali refugee population is imposing on this country.
Well, we didn't let you ask that.
No,
so.
we didn't. No,
nice try, but no. Wow, biggest in American history. That would be large.
Very large.
I mean, this would...
Wow.
If this trajectory continues, this, according to what he said there, it sounds like this is going to reach right up to Tim Walz, because he said the state government was fully aware of this. Ilhan Omar. I mean, there's all sorts of claims out there right now about her personally benefiting from this. This thing could blow wide open, and I'm here for it.
Wouldn't that be sweet if she's a big part of this? Oh, my. And for 75% of them to be on welfare, and that's an underestimate. Wow.
They came to America. They're working hard to be part of America.
Yeah, they're big contributors. Well, they're the fabric of this nation.
Fabric of the nation. Yeah, wait to hear this next guy, Bill Glahn. He's awesome. He's from the, the American Experiment group. He's been doing his own research, and to piggyback what Stephen Miller just said, this stuff goes deep.
Remind us, logistically, how were these people able to pull off this massive fraud scheme? Was it just overbilling?
Right. It started out as overbilling. Right. So the Child Care Center might have 60 people officially enrolled on their books, and 30 would show up on a given day, but they bill as if all 60 showed up. Just straight up overbilling. Over time, it evolved into a much more brazen scheme where they would create nonprofits, go register with the Secretary of State's office, create a nonprofit, and then file to join the food program. And literally, one day they didn't exist. The next day they existed. The day after that, they were claiming to feed 5,000 children a day. Right. Their children didn't exist. So you mentioned the spreadsheets where they just used a random name generator to make up names of non-existent children to show to the state, we really are feeding all these kids, but the kids didn't exist, the food didn't exist. So it started out as overbilling, and then it became billing for non-existent stuff. They just send invoices without bothering to buy food or actually feed kids. And that got extended into some of these other programs like the Housing Stabilization Program or some of these other programs like Addiction Recovery, where they're billing for services not provided, billing for goods not provided. And the government, state government, was just paying the invoices, no questions asked.
Isn't that fun? That's fun. Wow, what productive citizens they are. America first kind of people.
Absolutely.
Bursting with pride in America.
Absolutely.
In America, because they're Americans, right? And they love it here.
That's right.
I'm really kind of bummed I wasn't part of it.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of money, man.
I can tell that you're very envious.
That's a lot of money.
You're thinking the whole time, why didn't I think of this? No!
I should have
No, it's
created
that
these.
easy.
All I had to do is do a food bank.
I mean, this is, it's really not shocking once you think about it. I mean, this is the state that allowed Al Franken to completely steal his 2008 election from Norm Coleman. They found the ballots in the back seat.
Well, I mean,
they had the convicted felons voting. They bust in college students that voted multiple times. And so this is just continuing down the path of fraud in that state, in so many places
across the country, though. Really, I mean, with Biden's COVID money just flowing with nonstop.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. I mean, this is just the one that is getting the ink right now.
And we've busted. I mean, We've found a lot of other fraud cases around the country, not as big as this. Right? I mean, this is probably going to be the biggest ever, according to Steve Miller. And but there was just everybody wanted and tried to get that free COVID money, and they did whatever they had to do or whatever they could do to get it. And here's your fruit.
It's just the fabric of the nation. We could see
it is
full screen too. I mean, this is in the year 320, what the Roman Empire gave us.
Okay,
and then. And then we need to see 2025. Do we not have the? There we go. There's Somalia 2025. So you can see. I mean, they're contributing so much.
Well,
what, Jeff?
That's not America. That's in Somalia.
I see. Okay.
That's why they came here, so they could.
That's an example of why they came here.
I mean, you think back to what Somalia has really meant to America and Americans. You think back to Mogadishu in '93. Not good. This whole fraud situation. Not good.
Oh, I thought you were going another way. Yeah,
no, not good. So I don't know. It makes it difficult. It does. Makes it hard. Meanwhile,
but we're solving it though, right? I mean, that's what we're now at least investigating it and solving it. And they obviously have nothing to fight back on. And I hope that we stick to our. Can I say stick to our guns? Oh, I hope not.
No, that's violent rhetoric.
Okay, I hope we can stick to our capabilities.
There you
go. And figure out what happened.
Yep. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry has been having a good time with the Somalis
He's
there.
dancing. Look at this, man. He dances and stuff. That's cool.
It's great.
That's assimilation.
Assimilation. That's right. Okay, so
yeah, he's assimilating to them.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect.
You got to see him at the Somali restaurant, though.
Oh, I know.
You know, when you're eating something and maybe you don't quite like it, that's kind of. Okay, pull the.
This is so good. I can't. Do I need any more? No.
Swallow it. Swallow it.
Oh,
you can't do it.
No, you can't.
The guy's staring at him like, "Come on now, you like this, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah."
It reminded me of the first time that I went to Israel. And we were sitting. We obviously go to the Israeli restaurants, and we want to blend in. And I'm like, "Oh, no, thank you. No, we're good."
So you want us to believe that there's a place where food is served on the planet?
I didn't say I didn't eat it. I just didn't like it.
That's what
I just didn't like it. I mean, holy cow! It was just like.
But to your point about how they do come over here and they assimilate and they become a fabric, you got to see these state reps from the state of Maine. You got to see this. There's Deqa Dhalac from Maine. She's a former Somali citizen now.
All right.
Represents the state. Audio.
The politics in Somalia can be, resonate what we have here in the United States, the democracy that we have. How can you help us, be a better country and build back what we used to have back in long time ago? So hopefully we will be able to help our country, our former country, Somalia.
Former. It's former. It's not her country. She had to correct herself on the fly there, so we got to help.
We saw what they had a long time ago.
And then so she, yeah, right. Or
go
today.
Back.
It was today, actually.
Oh,
today. Yeah, but she wants to make America like what they had back in Somalia. No,
that's
thank you.
The problem.
Yeah,
we'll pass on that.
That is
the problem here.
Okay, so if that's not bad enough, you got to see this next chick.
Jeez.
This is another Maine state rep, Mana Abdi, who wants to tell you what it's like living in America, particularly in Kansas and Maine.
So coming into the States, everything from the snow to, the housing, the homes that we were all of a sudden occupying, everything was a shock, honestly. Every day was something new, and I'm like, oh my God.
Pause it.
This is just
because we have snow? Then why did you come here?
Yep.
You don't like the housing? Get the hell back to your mud hut in Somalia then.
They came here, and then our government shipped them there, right? So that's where they put them. And when's the last time you thought of your home, your place of residence, your house?
I thought that was strange, too.
Where that you were occupying.
Occupying. I thought that was an interesting word choice, too. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Strange.
Crazy. I mean, what ingrates?
Oh.
Were we supposed to set you up with Buckingham Palace when you got here?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right, let her finish. Jeez.
This is just getting worse. Yeah.
It's getting worse? Then
so,
go. Then leave.
State did you guys land first of all?
Kansas
City.
Of all places. Yeah. It was like boot camp for Maine, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because just like, right, like, I mean, anyone who lives in Maine knows Maine and has ever visited Kansas, they will know what I'm talking about. It's just...
what the hell? Get out! All right, I can't. Go home!
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily want to live in Kansas either. So.
All right.
Get out!
There you go. There you go.
Go home!
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Merry Christmas, everyone. From all of us here at Pat Gray Unleashed at the Blaze. Not beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Brings you back.
And then,
too much darkness.
Just to finish my Somali rant.
Oh, no. No.
Merry Christmas.
You go back to Mogadishu. Let's go back there. And let's see how that thing began. With American soldiers trying to stop the civil war in Somalia by capturing the warlord there who was killing so many Somalis. And so what happens? They turn on it. I'm sure we didn't do everything exactly correctly. I know we weren't perfect, but we were trying to save that country.
Hellhole?
Yeah. Insert your own.
Okay. Oh, insert your own. Okay, so
insert your own adjective there.
Okay.
But we're trying to help them, as is so often the case. And sometimes, our offers of help and our actual execution of the help goes a little bit awry.
Sure, and that's one of the reasons that we don't want to help anymore, right?
Right. That's right. Because who wants these situations where they're so ungrateful anyway? They don't want you there. I mean, it's pathetic. People were starving. People were being murdered. And so we go to capture this guy, and they turn on us.
Yeah.
And
so then we get him out. We bring him here.
Yep.
And they're unhappy with,
Yeah.
They're unhappy with where
we didn't put him up in
right.
the Taj Mahal.
Well, in the
Sorry.
snow. In the snow.
In the snow. Sorry, it snows in Minnesota.
How offensive.
We're trying to change that.
I don't like Kansas either, but you're welcome.
Kansas is boot camp for Maine. It sounds like she can't stand either of them. So again,
get out.
Get the hell out.
Get out. Who is keeping you here?
But that's the thing. These enclaves, these districts that Texas gets berated over for drawing lines that may be favorable. You've got, and they're saying, oh, it's so race-based, what have you. They have absolute race-based lines drawn in congressional districts.
They do.
Not only in the United States, but clearly in Maine, if you've got these enclaves, because have you seen the racial breakdown of the state of Maine? Yet we just played two Somali representatives in the state of Maine.
Incredible.
And we carve out these places for you to represent, and then you get pissed because it snows there?
And then when they spit in our face and complain about it completely, and we push back, then we're the racists.
Yes.
Oh, enough. I'm so
We're the racists.
Yeah, exactly.
No. You know what? No. This is the greatest country in the history of this planet, and yeah, we've made mistakes. We shouldn't have to throw that in all the time because nobody is perfect. There's never been a perfect nation. But man, we're closer than anybody's ever come. I'll tell you that right now. And to accuse us of racism all the time when we have the most diverse country in the history of the planet, I'm just tired of it all.
That's the game. That's their game.
Yeah, it is.
And certainly we see it play out all the time.
And they use our goodness against us every single time. And then the left helps them with that. They just amplify that message that we're all racist. If we don't like it, if you don't like it, these people complaining about our help and our efforts to give them a better life, and we push back on it. Sorry.
But think of that. Not only are they ingrates, but they are ingrates who hold these offices that rare air, man.
Right. Yeah.
And yet you're still bitching and complaining about this new country.
Look this up. How many American-born citizens are in the Somali government?
7.
Quite a few.
7.
I think it's probably way more than that because they're so tolerant and diverse there. I bet it's more than 7.
I'll get back to you.
Okay, we'll look into that.
We have to add them all together.
Okay.
How many whitey Americans are in the Somali government?
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't care. That could be African American.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Whatever. Just if you're from America, are you in the Somali government? All right. In the meantime, as we look for those stats, Here's Jeff Fisher.
Carry the one.
Well, look, immigration is working out well here in the United States. Sure is working out great in Europe. The European Parliament, you know them, you love them, or not, passed a new EU asylum and migration pact, forcing all European Union countries to accept mandatory illegal migration or face heavy fines. Solidarity for illegal migration is mandatory. The European Union countries must choose how to support illegals, relocate asylum seekers, minimum 30,000 annually across the EU, provide financial contributions, 20,000 per refused relocation. So they must offer operational support or other measures. The EU's Asylum and Migration Pact passed, remains in force, the old one, until the end of this month, and then the full application begins in June of next year. And the citizens are happy about it. The protesters were disrupting the vote in the EU this past week. And I'm happy. And yet...
It's from left.
No.
I think it's pro-migration.
Are they doing paper airplanes?
Yeah, that's part of their protest is the paper airplanes.
Okay.
And I don't remember what it stands for, but they have done it before. That's what
The paper airplane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is part of their
It
protest.
means something. It's
but
not
it's
just a plane.
it's good news for the European Union because the migration will be wonderful.
It will. It will.
It's helped so far.
Worked out really well so far.
So far.
Keep
Right.
it going.
And while we have no breakthrough on a peace deal with Ukraine yet and Russia has banned Snapchat and Apple's FaceTime, according to Interfax, adding two more popular services to the country's list of restricted Western platforms that already includes Facebook, Instagram, and X. I wonder why they don't want social media.
Isn't that interesting? Huh.
Well, they don't want social media. Oh, and Ireland, the Netherlands, Slovenia, and Spain, speaking of Europe, will skip the 2026 Eurovision Song Contest after organized. They cleared Israel to take part in it.
No,
they will. They will not stand for that. The four broadcasters announced their withdrawal moments after the European Broadcasting Union said it would not hold a vote on Israel's eligibility.
Pathetic.
Several nations had pressed for Israel's exclusion over the war in Gaza. So good times in Europe.
Good times.
Good.
They're in good hands in Europe. Yeah. That's good.
Last week
in Europe.
Yeah. Oh my
they don't
gosh.
like the Israelis in Europe. In Europe, they don't want to be their allies. In Europe. Europe knows what they're doing. They're trying to exclude the Israelis in Europe.
Do they though? Do they though?
No.
I feel like they don't.
No, they do not.
I feel like they don't. And last week we told you about the rare crystal and diamond Faberge egg crafted for Russia's ruling family before it was toppled by revolution, selling at auction for $30.2 million.
Did it crack it open?
Also, last week in New Zealand, a 32-year-old male, unnamed, gulped down a 3.3-inch tall Faberge egg from a store in the country's largest city and was arrested before he could flee. The charging documents confirm that the man was charged for stealing the Faberge
egg?
007 Special Edition Octopussy Egg Surprise Locket.
But it's not food.
Correct, but he wanted to steal it because
so he thinks then he's going to.
Oh, so he was.
Are they monitoring him?
So correct. I don't know. And there's a pendant and it's mounted on a stand. I don't think he swallowed the stand. I think he just did the egg.
Oh, he didn't get the whole set. He got to go back.
That can't be good for you. Did it actually go down?
The egg opens to reveal an 18-karat yellow gold octopus nestled inside, adorned with white diamond suckers and black diamond. Yes.
Okay.
There you go. That's a.
So he swallowed that.
Like. So, and it was inspired by the James Bond film Octopussy, obviously, which revolves around the plot to steal the egg. Police assigned an officer to watch over the man while waiting for nature to take its course. Now, they claim that it was worth $20,000. After keeping a 6-day watch over the thief,
Uh-oh.
New Zealand police now say we've recovered the diamond-encrusted green Faberge egg. It is now in police custody.
It took 6 days to pass it.
I don't. Well,
How do you wash that thing? How do you do it? Do you put it in the dishwasher?
Is it worth $20,000 now?
It's dishwasher safe. Yes.
I mean, I don't know who they brought in to clean it.
Who's scrubbing that thing?
I'm not.
I'll clean it.
Yeah, there you go.
Cross the territory.
I mean, it's going to be if it was worth 20 before.
Yeah.
Before this,
Give me 5.
It's got to be at least 10, 15, right?
Yeah, it's now slightly used on eBay.
Well, your grossometer is calculated to a different place than we as Americans. Right? Because you can't even flush the toilet. You can't flush
that's
toilet
a good
paper
point.
Easy,
down
Tiger.
the toilet.
That's a good
You
point.
can in my country.
I don't
not
think
in
you
Mexico.
can.
I'm talking
you
about
said
Mexico.
you couldn't.
Well, yes, you could.
You can flush.
Well, they can in Mexico too, but it backs up, which is why they don't want you to do it.
Right.
Hey, Peru can do it too. They figured it out. I think Mexico's the only one.
Hey, but in Europe. Oh, but in Mexico.
Can you flush? Can you flush in Europe? Toilet paper?
Yes. Oh, yes, I think you can.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Something as damaging as toilet paper? I think you can. Yeah.
I think you can. Yeah, I think you're good. No problem. And good news from California. Los Angeles has issued its first occupancy permit in Pacific Palisades since the wildfires. It's been almost a year since the Palisades fire in California. Saturday, the developer Thomas James Homes hosted an open house style event at the 4,000 square foot home. It's completed building at the 915 Kawagwa Street, the first in Palisades to receive a certificate of occupancy since the tragedy. He's not selling the house. It's being used as a model home for an additional 100 houses, I guess he hopes to build in Pacific Palisades. And it's beautiful. Guy bought it originally for like $3 million. The land and the property. So we'll see if they're going to actually start building in California or not. Yeah, there you have it. Looks like not a $3 million home.
I was just going to
for
ask
sure.
you. That's a $3 million home.
That would cost, I don't know, 400,000
3,
here?
4 here.
Yeah.
I don't know how many square feet there are, but that would not be a $3 million home.
No, it would
According
not.
to that sign,
anywhere
it says
else.
4,200 square feet.
Yeah, 4,000 square feet.
Oh, okay. Well, then it'd probably
so
be
2-car garage, 4,000 square feet.
Yeah, 700. I'll give you that.
With the lot.
750.
Sure, okay.
I'm not giving you $3 million, though.
About 1/4 the price of what it would be in California.
Yes. But sorry, we're all sold out though, Californians.
Wait, we are?
Yeah, we don't have any more houses to sell to California.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
We're all full. No vacancy at all.
No vacancy.
I wanted to. I said, wait, there's got to be some houses for people from California.
Can't we please squeeze in some Californians?
And they said no.
We'd love to.
There's no houses
room
for sale.
No room.
Darn it.
Texas is full.
You know who has homes? Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, this is you're chewing the Fat Five. Now's a good time to become a subscriber to Blaze TV. Not only will you get the Blaze TV exclusives, you'll get access to all the other shows we do on the network. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. There is a lot. blazetv.com/Pat. Get $20 off an annual subscription right now. Subscribe today.
I tried to warn you. The Christmas box was going to sell out fast. It sold out.
It did?
It did. It's happened. It's gone. But the cookies remain. So you don't get the box, but you can get the delicious Christmas cookies. But it's the last week to be able to do that for guaranteed holiday shipping. So we've gotten so many orders this year that you really need to order as soon as you can. Sooner rather than later. If your cookies arrive early, before your planned event or whatever, just put them in the freezer. They freeze great. And then you just thaw them out or maybe throw them in the microwave for 10 seconds. They're fantastic.
Maybe you order another box and don't worry about...
or that would be fine too.
Yeah.
But we got this review from Stephanie. Kexi cookies have become a Christmas tradition in our home. These cookies are not only delicious, but freeze extremely well. Wonder where you heard that. My son came home and absconded with the whole box. I'm still waiting for its return. Thanks, Stephanie. Just to order another one because they're not coming back.
He's not bringing
Those are
back.
gone.
He's
You
not
lost
bringing
them.
back.
You lost
You're not
them.
even going to get the box.
Go to Kexi.com. Kexi. Kexi.com. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Merry Christmas, everyone. From us to you. That's beautiful. Oh, wow. Beautiful. One of those eye roll things from Jeff Fisher.
Gosh.
Now I just want to do it just for that.
I know, me too.
I just want to do it just for
Silent
that.
Night puts you right in the Christmas spirit, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Yeah, it
It
does.
sure does.
Silent Night. That's as
Sure
Christmas
does.
as it gets, my friend.
Sure does.
Grief, man.
I'm sorry. Were you waiting for?
Thank you, Pat.
Yes.
Over the hills and everywhere I go, tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
More your style?
Yeah, a little.
More your style?
A little upbeat.
Or
Okay.
his grandma
Yeah.
got run over by a reindeer. More the Jeffy.
Oh, how I
style.
hate that.
That's a horrible song.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Bad
Oh my
as
gosh.
it gets, man.
My mother had for only a short period of time before she died. Thankfully, she had the rocking chair. Her grandma got run over by a reindeer. Oh my gosh!
Oh no!
How I hated that
Yep.
thing. Oh, motion sensor.
So bad.
You know, so it sits there. You walk by.
You walk by.
Oh no!
Reindeer.
And then, oh no! You heard the song too?
Oh man! Oh yeah!
Oh,
I would
yeah.
not go to that part of the house.
Nope. Nope. That's not coming out year after year.
Oh no, Pat.
That's for sure.
Not like the skeleton.
You know what? We lost that rocking chair, Grandma. I don't know what happened to it.
Shoot!
Probably burned up in the fire we had. We had a fire.
We had a
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
You don't remember the fire? Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Also, there is a huge development at the Supreme Court. They're going to hear, they're going to rule on President Trump's bid to end birthright citizenship.
Let's go.
Can you believe that?
That was
Wait.
incredible.
Am my grandfather in?
No.
Your
I don't
grandfather's
think
out.
so.
Your grandfather's out.
I don't think
Bye.
Wait.
Well, you weren't even born here,
That's
so
what I'm
what are you worried
saying.
about? I guess we'll learn next year if this only applies to babies of former slaves or to everyone that gives birth in the United States. You know, because the 14th Amendment
What it was
is what they
for.
always cite, and it had nothing to do with illegals coming here and then having babies, and then they're here forever.
Right. It got started because of some the Chinese. Right. There was the big one that they cite is that the Chinaman was born here and came back and then had kids, and they used that case as like that's the case that they
Children
said.
of
Yeah, it's
slaves
okay.
too were an
Yeah.
issue. So yeah, but it was never intended to be a catch-all for everybody who just comes here illegally, has a child.
Oh, you're the Supreme Court now.
And then,
all of a
yeah,
sudden.
I am.
Okay.
I am. So this is my message to the Supreme Court. Rule in favor of President Trump here. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
And that legal advice I give you for free.
Next
That's just
time,
from
though.
my heart. Okay?
Next time, cost
Next
you.
time, it'll cost you. So take me up on this while you can. All right?
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Thanks for joining us. 888-900-3393. Let's see. Christmas is 2 weeks from Thursday, right? Yeah.
Sure.
So, 17 days from today. 2.5 weeks. Gosh, it goes by fast.
No kidding.
I mean, it had just flown by. Seemed like we had a long time till Halloween, and now that's way in our rear view mirror. As is, this is going to surprise you, Thanksgiving. Already gone. We had it.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
it's done.
Feels like it never happened.
I didn't mean to shock you like that,
It's
but it's
over.
gone. Yeah, it's
Well, I
over.
need Christmas to happen because that's when I get my fourth baby. So
Yeah, it's for Christmas Day, right? Isn't that the due date?
Did you order
25th.
it?
I did.
Feels
I
like
placed an order, and
That's a bad time to order it because then their birthday will be forever.
Is your
I
you get
know.
free shipping?
Ever
on it?
overlooked.
see, I'm getting
Nobody likes that.
I'm getting both sides of the argument.
Nobody likes
There's
it.
no both sides to the
No,
argument.
there's only one side.
There's only
Your
one side?
birthday's
Okay.
overshadowed by Christmas.
Is
Sorry.
your
Period.
birthday in Christmas,
Period.
Pat Gray?
No, it is
See,
not.
I've been talking
It
to
is not.
actual people that were born either on the 24th or
So
25th.
have I. So have I.
Okay.
And they hate it.
And they all hate it. Every
Yeah.
single person you talk to hated it.
Yeah.
Well, we just talked to Hillary last week, whose husband, I think, is Christmas Eve, right?
Christmas Eve, yes.
And
He
he's
hated it forever.
his whole life.
I told you,
hated it.
my first wife was the 18th. And
Yeah,
she was
and she didn't
pissed
like it.
because it gets overlooked.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's dead, right?
Well,
okay, so
but that's a different issue.
Let's not.
It's a whole nother ball of wax.
Doesn't have anything to do with Christmas or her birthday.
Oh, okay.
There should be a documentary on that. It's coming out on Netflix soon.
Netflix original.
Yeah.
Death of.
Based on a true story.
Wait, what's the air quote for? Why did you do air quotes?
Based on a true story.
Because you're not going to hear the whole truth. You never get that from Jeffy.
Okay.
It's just based around some sort of nebulous truth.
Yes. Ish.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Senator Eric Schmitt has summed up the drug boat attacks, which I bet this is going to be good.
What's telling here is to try to imply that somehow President Trump is soft on drug smuggling is just ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. He's provided border security like we've never seen before. And the fact is, these cartels now, because the southern border is closed, they've gone to the high seas. So President Trump is acting with his core Article 2 powers. No serious legal expert would doubt that the president has authority to blow narco-terrorists out of the water who are poisoning 100,000 Americans every year. If you watched the SEC championship game yesterday, the Big Ten championship game, combine those two stadiums with the number of people there, that's how many people are dying each and every year from the poison that's coming from these narco-terrorists. So the fact is, George, President Trump has been delegated the authority by Congress to designate terrorist organizations. He's done that. He sent a letter to Congress saying he was going to initiate these strikes. We've had regular briefings about it, including from Secretary of State Rubio, including from the high-ranking officials in the Department of Defense. He's executing those. And so now what we have now are Democrats who have such X-ray vision and clairvoyance that they know the intentions of narco-terrorists on boats, yet we're so blind to see that they had a president for 4 years that was operating as a vegetable in Joe Biden. So, forgive me if I'm a little skeptical that this isn't all about politics and trying to take out Secretary Hegseth. That's what this whole thing's been about, George. They didn't want him confirmed. They didn't want a realist in place. They didn't want to shift from their pet projects around the world and trying to build democracies in the sands of the Middle East by the barrel of a gun. We have core national interests at stake, the homeland in the Western Hemisphere, and the rise of China. That's what this administration is focused on. The Democrats are just upset about that, and they try to create some controversy each and every week, and it goes nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, he was on with Stephanopoulos there on ABC, and he went on. Stephanopoulos was trying to get him on to talk about how Trump had pardoned the Honduras guy.
Yeah.
And so he would not talk about the drug boats, and he fought back.
What do you mean you're not familiar with the facts and circumstances of the pardon? It's been well reported all across the country. He's the former president of Honduras. He was convicted of conspiring to bring in 400 tons of cocaine into the United States, also guns and other materials. It's been front page news across the country. Aren't you curious about that?
Well, I'm curious about your pushback on that particular point. With your previous guest, you had zero pushback because he's giving the Democrat talking points like you spew every single week, which is probably why your ratings are so bad. But to make the point, what I'm saying is that you're trying to divert here the attention from what the American people actually support. 75% of Americans support us blowing narco-terrorists out of the water in the Caribbean who are trying to poison Americans. There's no real legal debate about the ability to do that. Now, you could have a policy discussion about it, which now you see the Democrats pivoting from the second strike and the war crimes allegation to really what this whole thing is about. Should we be doing it in the first place? I have way more sympathy for my friends, my cousins, my neighbors, those people who've been poisoned by these narco-terrorists, people who've been skinned alive by these cartels as they bring people to the United States, than I do for these narco-terrorists. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. So there's legal justification for it. He's doing it. We do have more of a focus on our interests now in the Western Hemisphere, and I'm thankful for that.
Do you support the pardon of the convicted drug smuggler or not?
George, like I said, what we're talking about here are the narco-terrorists poisoning Americans.
Your ratings are really bad.
This attempt to try to focus on a pardon is classic because you've lost the debate now on the narco-terrorist question.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. And there's nothing you could say that would affect George Stephanopoulos more than telling him his ratings are bad. That's why nobody's watching you, George. Okay, because you're a propagandist for the left. Okay,
we all know that.
That's why your ratings suck. I mean,
I don't know why he goes on the show. Maybe just to say that, be able to say that.
Yep. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
It works. The first thing you want to do when somebody says that is shut him off. So he ignored it, at least, to his credit.
Yeah.
He ignored it. But that's good stuff. Everybody's taking Trump's cue on that.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, really, because, in the past, Republicans have just taken it and taken it and taken it.
We've stopped
and they're not
clips.
doing it
We've
now.
stopped clips for years saying, say this.
Right. And they're doing it now.
Yeah.
They're doing it. Meanwhile, Democrat Senator Tammy Duckworth said the second military strike on that damaged drug boat in September constituted a war crime. Before checking what video evidence or after-action reports show, she hasn't seen the video, she hasn't read the reports, but it was a war crime. I mean, this has got to stop from these people. It's just so irresponsible and pathetic.
Yeah.
But she showed up on CNN to call it a war crime, despite the fact that she has no evidence of that. So
they called her out, though, to CNN's credit.
Yeah, to their credit.
They called her out.
They asked her, didn't they? If they
and we have the clip if you want to watch it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
They called her. She called her out.
Senator, have you seen the video?
I have seen the video,
wow.
And it is deeply disturbing. I am mostly concerned with the fact that we are putting our American servicemen and women in jeopardy here. We're putting them in jeopardy in case they ever get shut down. We're putting them in legal jeopardy. They could be brought up in international criminal courts. And so what we're doing here is taking those professionals or utmost professionals and putting them into harm's way. And that's what bothers me the most about what Pete Hegseth is doing.
Sure.
He is the least qualified Secretary of Defense in our nation's history, and he's very cavalier about doing things. Fact of the matter is, only Congress can decide that we can go to war, and there was no such declaration made.
I just want to make sure that that I get this accurate. You have seen the classified video of this particular strike, the first strike, and then the double tap, as it's known.
No, I've just seen what's been available. I've read the report, but I've not seen the actual video.
Pause it. So then you say, so you were lying when I first asked you about this?
Yeah.
Why did you just lie about it then? That's fantastic. Caught her in a. How about that? The follow-up
I know.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
I just want to make sure you're saying you have seen the classified video of the double tap.
You haven't seen it.
No, I haven't. But she didn't spend a lot of time on. No, but I. Okay,
I've seen what's available.
Yeah, it's fantastic. That's great. That's a nice job from CNN.
Yeah, so,
surprisingly.
That Eric Schmitt clip, he referred to what former President Joe Biden as a vegetable, right? But I mean, maybe that was. During his term, he's obviously doing a lot better now.
Oh yeah,
sure,
he's fine
and
now.
He's out there.
We saw him on
making
Washington, Nantucket the other day. It looked great.
Yep, looked great there. And then he was at some LGBTQ thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he had some good stuff to say there.
Time to give up. It's time to get up.
Oh gosh.
Get up and fight back.
Oh no.
Get up.
Oh no. Why does he yell? Why does he yell?
Continue to fight.
For what? What are we fighting here?
What's the fight all about?
Right. Okay. Tell us.
It's not like it's about protecting the Constitution.
Is it?
It's about protecting the Constitution.
When, for you, is it about that?
Some of you are old enough to remember back in 2012, I went to meet the I went on Meet the Press. Got myself in a bit of trouble, but good trouble.
What happened?
I can't remember.
I just couldn't remain silent anymore. We had this whole plan to let things. Anyway.
I
told the truth. I expressed my support for gay marriage a little earlier than some folks had been expecting it.
He's talking about Obama.
Well, that comment got all the attention.
That's great. He's talking about the fact that the Obama administration was not ready to declare their support for gay marriage. But he did it anyway and pissed off Obama.
A little earlier than some people expected.
Gotta wait till the election, Joe.
What was it, 2013 when they finally made that announcement?
Yeah, he said he messed up.
He messed up in 2012. Yeah. It's amazing how recent that is. You
right?
know? It's amazing. Yeah, because it feels now like it's just always been in place.
Correct.
Doesn't it?
Okay, does anybody know, just pop quiz here, off the top of your head, what was the name of Joe Biden's press secretary?
Curly.
Curly. Okay, we got a Curly.
Saki.
Maybe KJP or Karine.
Jean-Pierre.
Yeah, right. Well, apparently a former L.A. Laker used to be his press secretary. Joe Biden.
Okay.
Well, when I took office, I promised to have an administration that looked like America. I've kept my promise.
Pause it. So it's going to be this giant landmass, this person, with a like a main area going up like that, and then Florida coming down here. You want them shaped like that, like America?
Yes, like America.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That's kind of weird, but all right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Joe.
He forgot where am I?
It's like America.
And not just for the community, my press secretary, Kareem.
He can't remember her last name. He
Abdul-Jabbar.
First name.
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So, yeah, he couldn't remember that part.
She had a mean,
he does know she looked like America.
mean skyhook. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, man.
Her hair did.
And then you got this next clip here.
This is awesome.
I don't even know what country we're in anymore.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Okay.
We just have to get up. As long as we keep the faith, summon hope, and get back up and remember who in the hell we are. We're the United States of America. That's who we are.
America?
The US. And there's nothing. I mean,
he means it.
I mean, nothing we can't do.
We're the United States of America.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
He always gets it
We
wrong.
thought it was a big deal when he just screwed up, historical founding documents.
Right.
He doesn't even know the name of this country.
No, it's the United States.
we're the United States of America.
Of
That's who we are.
America.
We're the U.S.
Is he talking to a voice in his head? I got it.
No,
It's
I
America.
think that's what it is. I
Screaming
think
about it.
he was talking to the voice that was telling him the speech.
Yeah.
It's like, I got it. I know what's next.
Isn't that interesting?
Right? Because
I
when
wonder.
I first saw it, and it's sending, I was like, is he talking? Does he
He's
have an
talking to the
earpiece?
voice that's actually in his ear. Maybe. That's a definite possibility.
I got it.
I got it. I know what the name of the country is.
Remember who in the hell we are. We're the United States of America. That's who we are. We're the U.S.
I don't know, man.
United States of America.
I really have no idea what that is. I just know
awesome.
he's still.
That's awesome. He is so good. Miss him. I miss him.
Oh.
Man, do I miss him.
Dare.
Man,
That's
do
not
I
even
miss him.
funny, bro.
It's like when you get the bubonic plague and then you recover and you think, man, I was having a good time with the bubonic plague.
That was so good.
I miss
I was quarantined here.
Why can't I get the bubonic plague again? That's how I miss it. Like a case of the bubonic plague. All right. This month is all about giving. It's been a long year, really unpredictable. So give the gift of health, safety, and peace of mind. Told you about the Jace case before. But as you think about gifts that truly matter, let me remind you of the Jace case. Emergency medications and prescription antibiotics all in one ready-to-go case that is shipped right to your home so you're in control and prepared ahead of time. I'm just looking for my Jace case. I think that was stolen a while ago. But there's several different variations. You can get the Jace case, which obviously has the emergency antibiotics and some add-ons. There's also Jace Daily, which is a 12-month supply of everyday medications that you take so that you'll be prepared in case of shortage or supply chain issues or natural disasters. Whatever comes up, you've got it taken care of for a year. Jace Aid, 3 levels of tactical first aid kits. Then there's ivermectin, 4 different ways to get ivermectin. So you're always prepared. And a lot of times, the doctors that you go to won't even prescribe it. They won't even give it to you. Right now, you can easily give the gift of real emergency preparedness with 20% off Jace gift cards. This was so popular that the doctors at Jace decided to extend it, but only for a limited time now. So don't miss out. You give the gift that really matters this year. Enter the promo code PAT at checkout and get a discount on your order. That's promo code PAT at jace.com.
Living up the end of the world. Pat Gray returns next.
got some tweets here for you from Tamara B. Are Faberge eggs high in cholesterol?
Jeffy?
You've eaten a few in your time, haven't you?
Well,
so just based on your experience, I'd say yes.
I think the cholesterol goes down after you get rid of it.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a little
do you
damage
like your
there.
Faberge eggs over easy?
There's a little damage there just on the way out.
From Swamp Pirate, we have zero accountability in the USA when a president who flooded the country with 20 million unvetted illegals can talk about protecting the Constitution. A disgrace. That is for sure.
Yeah.
And from Skippy, rotten shame that you never called Joe to answer some moron trivia questions. His answers would be fascinating, wouldn't they?
That would be fun. That would be fun.
What country are you the president of?
Oh, no.
The United States of America got it. What? America got it. And stuff.
Yeah, a lot of fatheads theorizing online that he was going to drop a naughty word after that.
Oh.
The United States of America, GD.
GD it.
He may have.
I bet that's right.
I wouldn't put it
Would
past
not
him.
Except that means you'd have to be smart enough to catch himself.
Yeah.
And say, got it. And
right.
I don't know that I want to give him that.
That's a pretty good theory that's where he was going with that. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, let's, since we're talking about Biden and the Obama days, here's Obama and Biden on deportations.
Couple flashbacks.
Little flashback for you.
Pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
With respect to the notion that I can just suspend deportations through executive order, that's just not the case. Because
listen to that.
There are laws on the books that Congress has passed.
Yeah.
And I know that everybody here at Bell is studying hard, so you know that we've got 3 branches of government. Congress passes the law. The executive branch's job is to enforce and implement those laws. And then the judiciary has to interpret the laws. There are enough laws on the books by Congress that are very clear in terms of how we have to enforce our immigration system. That for me to simply, through executive order, ignore those congressional mandates would not conform with my appropriate role as president.
The first 100 days of my administration, no one will be deported at all. From that point on, the only deportations that will take place are commissions of felonies in the United States of America.
So to be clear, only felons get deported and everyone else gets to stay?
Yes.
Wow. Which obviously we went through.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We went through that.
I just thought that was stunning.
Yeah, it is stunning.
I mean, that's 2011 and 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting.
Okay. Yeah, but we got the another stabbing on a train in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's right.
Got the illegal guy who came back in
another
twice.
illegal. Mm-hmm. Another illegal with another stabbing on another train in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's incredible. Yep. It's incredible. Then we got Tom Homan updating us on missing children in America.
I look at the numbers every day. On Friday, I looked at the numbers. There's over 62,000 children found by the Trump administration.
Found. Wow.
Children that weren't even being looked for under the Biden administration. President Trump saved over 62,000 children's lives. Some of these children were in sex trafficking, we found them. Some were in forced labor. Some were being mistreated. I can't even discuss some of the mistreatment we found out about. President Trump, again, proves why he's the greatest president in my lifetime. Over 62,000 children rescued by President Trump. Again, children that were ignored and weren't being looked for under President Biden.
They only lost 300,000, though, during the Biden administration. They only lost track of 300,000 children.
That's it.
So
could have been
that's
worse.
not bad. Could have been worse.
Could have been a million.
Wasn't 3 million.
It wasn't 3 million.
So
I thought the left was all about for the children.
Yeah,
You
and
think
if it only saves one
right,
life,
saves one life, you think that they would be all about this.
You would
Saving
think.
You would think.
You would think. Meanwhile, Zohran Mamdani is showing people. He's got a new video out that shows people how to stand up to ICE.
We got that. Where is that on here?
Last weekend, ICE attempted to raid Canal Street and detain our immigrant neighbors.
Okay.
As mayor, I'll protect the rights of every single New Yorker, and that includes the more than 3 million immigrants who call this city their home.
Yeah, they're
we
not.
We can all stand up to
they're
ICE
not New
if you Know your rights. If you encounter ICE, these are the things that every New Yorker should know. First, ICE cannot enter into private spaces like your home, school, or a private area of your workplace without a judicial warrant signed by a judge. That looks like this.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
All right.
If
Showing
ICE
you
does
how to
not
beat
have
the
a judicial
system.
warrant signed by a judge, you have the right to say, I do not consent to entry, and the right to keep your door closed. Sometimes ICE will show you
Unreal.
paperwork that looks like this.
Okay.
And tell you that they have the right to arrest you. That is false. ICE is legally allowed to lie to you, but you have the right to remain silent. If you're being detained, you may always ask, am I free to go? Repeatedly until they answer you. You are legally allowed to film ICE as long as you do not interfere with an arrest. It is important to remain calm during any interaction with ICE or law enforcement. Do not impede their investigation, resist arrest, or run. One last thing. New Yorkers have a constitutional right to protest. And when I'm mayor, we will protect that right. New York will always welcome immigrants. And I will fight each and every day to protect, support, and celebrate our immigrant brothers and sisters.
If Republicans did this under Biden or Obama, the media would be howling about the civil war that the right is fighting against a duly elected president. That's all we would hear. This is so far beyond anything that happened on January 6th. It's not even comparable. It makes January 6th look like a welcome to the presidency rally. That's what it... This is unreal how they're fighting against the federal government. Yeah. And it's not just Mamdani. It's Democrats all over the country that are doing this.
Oh, that was Mamdani? I didn't recognize him because I didn't hear a police siren.
Dang it!
No, what's going on?
That's right.
Yeah. Here,
Shoot.
Cue it up, Joe. Just play the last 20 seconds or so.
What are we doing?
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Play.
Last weekend,
It's probably
ICE
because
attempted
this
to
was
raid Canal
recorded.
Street and detain our immigrant neighbors. As mayor, I'll protect the rights of every single New Yorker, and that includes the more than 3 million immigrants who call this city their home. But we can all stand up to ICE if you know your rights. If you encounter ICE, these are the things that every New Yorker can do.
That's
First,
the best way to
ICE
hear it.
cannot enter into
This
private
is how you
spaces like
do
your
it.
home, school, or a private area of your workplace without a judicial warrant signed by a judge. That looks like this.
Okay, so now I know who this is.
Okay,
I
yeah,
wasn't sure
yeah.
before.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's who it is.
That's it.
That guy
That's
is
him.
That guy is.
Oh, he's a
Good luck,
nightmare.
New York.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
You know what? There's a lot of politicians that should be getting coal in their stocking for Christmas, but Birch Gold thinks, as a smart planner, you deserve silver. That's why for every $5,000 you purchase between now and December 22nd, Birch Gold will send you an ounce of silver, which is up over 60% this year. Smart people diversify and have a hedge. That's why I really encourage you to buy gold from Birch Gold. With the rate cuts from the Fed in 2026, the dollar will be worthless. And what happens if the bubble bursts, the AI bubble? Oof. So diversify. Let Birch Gold Group help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. And for every $5,000 you buy, you'll get an ounce of silver for your stocking or for your kids. Just a great way to teach them about saving smartly. Just text my name, Pat, to 989898 to claim your eligibility for this offer. Again, text Pat to the number 989898 today because Birch Gold's free silver with qualifying purchase promotion ends December 22nd. So do it right now. Text Pat to the number 989898.
Unleashed.
Merry Christmas from all of us here at The Blaze and Pat Gray Unleashed. So I don't know if this makes it war number 9 or if we're like at 8.5. But Thailand launched airstrikes this morning against Cambodia along their shared border. I mean, not long ago we had the 70,000 monks from Cambodia, breaking the vow of silence for the peace in Cambodia and Thailand. Now, Thailand says Cambodia started it, and Cambodia says Thailand started it. So I don't know what happened. They both. Thailand was the only one that opened fire on Cambodia right now. And so the Thailand army accused Cambodia of launching mortar and artillery rounds, but I don't know that that's true. So
Do we know what the issue is in that little dispute? Is it territory? Is it...
I have no idea. They're too loud, Pat. The Thailanders are too loud, and the Cambodians are trying to meditate, and it's not working.
Okay.
It doesn't. I don't know what... Are they pissed? They just don't like each other?
Are the Cambodians upset that the Thai cuisine is a little more...
I guess. I mean, Cambodia alleged that it was them that instigated the confrontation, okay? You guys instigated it.
A quick search shows that long-standing territorial disputes over poorly demarcated land, particularly around ancient Hindu temples.
Okay.
So that sounds like what the issue is there.
So it's not Thai food that they're pissed.
I mean, they said.
I mean, that might be part of it.
Cambodia said that Thailand used toxic gas, shells, artillery, and an airstrike against them.
Wow.
And that they did not retaliate. So when Trump steps in, is this 9 or is this still just reverting back to 8?
No, we go back to 9.
9.
Yeah, we keep going.
Are the
forward.
monks going to have to break another vow of silence?
Apparently.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'll bet President Trump's not happy about it, though.
I bet he is. And is FIFA going to have to take back the Peace Prize?
Oh, snap.
No, he's still got 7 victories here.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm not asking.
Sheesh. In fact, 8. This is just a new one.
This is a new one, yes.
Yeah. Also, the president posted this late last week when it comes to giving American-born babies the hepatitis B vaccine. He said today, the CDC Vaccine Committee made a very good decision to end their hepatitis B vaccine recommendation for babies, the vast majority of whom are at no risk of hepatitis B, a disease that's mostly transmitted sexually or through dirty needles. Yeah, probably if you're a baby, it's probably not going to happen through either.
One exception to this rule was Jeffy as a baby using dirty needles.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, we're well past that now.
Yeah, we are.
The American childhood vaccine schedule long required 72 jabs for perfectly healthy babies, far more than any other country in the world, and far more than is necessary. In fact, it's ridiculous. Many parents and scientists have been questioning the efficacy of the schedule, as have I. That is why I've just signed a presidential memorandum directing the Department of Health and Human Services to fast-track a comprehensive evaluation of vaccine schedules from other countries around the world and better align the U.S. vaccine schedule. So it's finally rooted in the gold standard of science and common sense. And I'm fully confident Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and the CDC will get this done quickly and correctly for our nation's children. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
This means that's when they're first born, right? And then so you have until you can still they're going to end up still having it in the rotation after 10 months. I think.
So the board voted. It was 5-3 to vote against giving it to newborns,
right?
In basically saying that women who test negative for hepatitis B can decide in consultation with a healthcare provider whether their baby should get the birth dose. The group suggested waiting until at least 2 months of age for the first dose.
I thought it was even older.
Yeah, how about never? But anyway, the vote was 5-3, and when it comes to RFK's appointees, I think the vote was 5-2. So there you go.
He talked about this, about the Hep B vaccine for babies and how it came to be.
Why are we vaccinating one-day-old babies for hepatitis B when the only way they're going to get hepatitis B is, hepatitis B is sexually transmitted. You get it from having sex with from multiple partners, gay sex, or from sex workers, or intravenous drug use. Why would you give that to a baby? It clearly, the only reason, in fact, Merck, when it developed the drug, was told by FDA and CDC, we want you to develop this for those vulnerable populations. And the populations, when they didn't buy it, Merck went back to the agencies and saying, you told us to develop this vaccine, nobody's buying it. And CDC said, don't worry, we'll just recommend it for children. We'll force everybody to buy it.
Jeez.
So that's how it got on the schedule. There's no medical justification. It is true that you can get hepatitis B from an infected mother. But every mother in every hospital in the United States is tested for hepatitis B. So you can identify the kids who would benefit. You don't give it mass population wide.
Right. I mean, that's just common sense.
That just makes sense. It just makes sense.
There you go.
So does getting him a spokesperson.
And speaking of HHS, they've now added the nameplate under Admiral Rachel Levine. It's now, it says Richard Levine.
I love it.
They dead named her?
Yeah.
Him, her,
They
them?
sure did.
They, them? Okay.
Oh, if you ever walk the halls at HHS, you'll see Richard Levine.
Jeffy's not on board with dead
BS.
naming him.
What do you mean?
Weren't
you on board?
That's not his name. That's not her name.
You just said that's not his name.
It isn't.
How did you?
You
dead gendered.
He's completely transitioned.
No,
he hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
No, I don't think so.
I believe so.
I don't think so, Tim.
Did he change his chromosomes? Because
Thank you, Pat.
I didn't. I wasn't
Thank
aware
you.
that was a.
Are you seriously
an
going to
option?
make me ask Grok?
Yeah, ask Grok.
Did Rich? Okay.
Have his noodle
Rachel
removed?
Levine.
I'm sure that Rachel went through the
full
process.
transition.
Really? I believe that.
All right.
Well.
And chromosomes?
Grok will get back to you.
Yeah, easy with the chromosome thing.
Oh, okay. We don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, what did Grok say?
Well, Grok takes a long time.
It's still thinking.
Grok goes through all sorts of sources, so I'll have to get back to you here.
All right. Meanwhile, Friday was a really big day for the World Cup, which will be held in the United States of Ameri-Got it.
I did.
Got it.
Ameri-Got it. This coming summer is when Ameri-Got it will host the big World Cup thing. Here's President Trump talking about soccer in America.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
When you look at what has happened to football in the United States, is again soccer in the United States, we seem to never call it that because we have a little bit of a conflict with another thing that's called football.
That's right.
But when you think about it, shouldn't it really be called? I mean, this is football. There's no question about it. We have to come up with another name for the NFL stuff. It really doesn't make sense when you think about it. It is really football.
No.
Yeah, when you think about it.
Well, don't think about it.
I am thinking about it, and I'm thinking, no. We're not going to change it at this point. So.
I mean, the event is about the World Cup, so he doesn't really mean it.
Right. America first.
Then he drew the U.S.
President Trump, up to you. Don't forget to mingle, to mix.
I think I know what this is going to be now.
Everything.
But let's see.
Are you sure? Are you sure this is the ball? You can still change it if you want.
Does he know something that I don't know? Let's give it a shot, John.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Here we go.
Okay. What it's gonna be. Wonder what it's gonna be.
What's it gonna be?
This is shocking.
United States of America.
How did that happen? So did he draw all of them or just a
Can
few?
I ask all the three of you to lift like this on your chest, in front of your chest like this? Yeah, the name of the country. We'll give a nice photo.
There you go.
Excellent.
Okay. That's fun.
And there's a photo that he asked for.
Okay. So, Ameri-Got it, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah, because a couple of the sites are in those countries too. So
that's beautiful.
Okay. According to Grok,
oh yes, let's go back.
Rachel, formerly Dick Levine, fully transitioned in 2011.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So,
So what? What do you got?
The name isn't Richard. Let's just be mean.
Take it up with the Trump administration and HHS.
I would like to, because that's BS.
I wonder who signs off on that. Does Kennedy sign off on that, being the head of the whole department there?
I mean, no matter what you think,
call the White House today.
She did hold the office.
Right. I think you need to call the White House today.
Fine.
Take it up with them.
I'm happy to.
Okay. Yeah, do it.
I left a message.
You can ask him about the FIFA Peace Prize he just received.
Oh, cool.
So, he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize.
No,
but he did get the FIFA Peace Prize.
They came up with it just for him.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is.
The FIFA Peace Prize is presented annually on behalf of the billions of football-loving people from around the world to a distinguished individual who exemplifies an unwavering commitment to advancing peace and unity throughout the world through their notable leadership and action.
There you go.
And therefore, FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, awards the 2025 FIFA Peace Prize
to
Football Unites the World to Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, in recognition of his exceptional and extraordinary actions to promote peace and unity around the world. Friday, December 5th, 2025.
Yeah.
This is the certificate. It's yours.
It's yours. I'm going to give it to the due people. Then he went on for another couple of minutes after that.
Did he?
President, if I may, and he spoke for quite a bit. He was.
They were over the top with him on Friday.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. That statue or whatever you call the trophy.
Yes,
it's got the hands all over. I thought you weren't allowed to touch the soccer ball with your hands. So why do they have like?
That's the world. That's
the
how.
world.
Oh, it is.
That's how soccer unites the world.
Soccer unites the
It
world.
doesn't mean that the world is being sucked down to hell.
Man, you are
Fisher. Thank you for saying that.
You are Mr. Soccer today.
Right, he is.
Wow.
Defending it.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing up.
Do you work for FIFA? Are they
does.
paying you?
I do not, but if they need a spokesperson in America, call me.
Okay.
Email chewingthefat@theblaze.com.
So the games start in June, right? And that's when the tournament begins.
Yes,
correct.
And when does it run through?
All the way to the end.
Of what?
Thank you.
End of what?
To the end.
We're end of time.
Yes, and to
It
the
just
end.
keeps
all
going.
All
You know what?
the
Till it's
soccer
over.
leagues. all the
Until
soccer
somebody
leagues.
scores. So yeah, you're right. Till the end of
Till
time.
the end of time. Yeah. A boring sport.
But Jeffrey brought a good point, Pat, and I want to get your take on this because the president, the FIFA president, said, hold up, I want to talk to you, President Trump.
Oh, no.
And this is what he said, and I'm torn.
Before giving you the floor, Mr. President, if I may say two words.
2 words.
2 words.
One.
It's more, a lot more.
Like everyone here in the room, we see images
It's more than 2
of
words
war
already.
all over the world.
I can't count.
And like everyone, we suffer for every child that dies. We cry with every mother that loses someone she loves. And we want to see hope. We want to see unity. We want to see a future. And I was lucky, Mr. President, to witness a few years ago, the Abraham Accord signatures. A few months ago, in Sharm el-Sheikh, the peace in the Middle East agreement regarding Gaza. I was in Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur for the peace between Cambodia and Thailand. Yesterday, here in Washington, the Washington peace agreement between Rwanda and the DRC. Well, this is what we want from a leader. A leader that cares about the people. We want to live in a safe world, in a safe environment. We want to unite. That's what we do here today. That's what we'll do at the World Cup, Mr. President. And you definitely deserve the first FIFA Peace Prize for your action, for what you have obtained in your way, but you obtained it in an incredible way. And you can always count, Mr. President, on my support, on the support of the entire football community or soccer community to help you make peace and make the world prosper all over the world. Thank you very much, Mr. President. The floor is all yours.
So here's where I'm torn. Why is the FIFA president in all these peace talks?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Why he was fortunate enough to be there.
Because they got that cool trophy that shows hands holding up the world. As Jeffy corrected me, recall?
Okay.
Soccer brings peace.
Soccer
to the world.
unites the world.
So is soccer peace? Is that another word for peace? Soccer is?
Soccer unites the world. Between the World Cup, between the Olympics, between... Stop it.
Okay. I was just wondering.
So the FIFA president deserves to be at peace talks.
All the peace talks.
Okay. All right.
I was just
He
wondering.
didn't say he was involved. He said he was there.
I wonder if he is it's kind of like the United Nations. I'm sorry, the Olympics being represented.
Yeah.
You know, like all the nations, they have one thing in common, and it's the Olympics or it's FIFA.
And all the nations do have one thing in common: soccer.
Soccer. June 11th until July 19th.
There you go.
That'll be happening. USA will open up in Los Angeles on June 12th against Paraguay.
And there's a bunch of them happening here in Texas.
So it doesn't go until the end of time.
No, it does
Is that
not.
what we've
It does
discovered?
Not. We gave false information on that.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Our
I'm
bad.
shocked. I thought it was
That's
a
how close we
never-ending
follow soccer here.
event. Huh.
So then Team USA goes to Seattle to play Australia on June 19th.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. Man, when those two get together.
So you're
you
picking
throw out
Seattle
all
over LA?
the record books.
Because then they come back to LA on June 25th to play the UEFA playoff C team that
UEFA
hasn't.
I love the UEFA.
Yeah, those games haven't been played yet.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, are you being lied to? People tell you to max out your 401k or your IRA, and then they make you beg for permission to use your own money. You'll know your tax rate in retirement with the Bank on Yourself plan. It'll be 0 under current tax law, which protects you from the coming tax tsunami or any potential tsunami that may be on the horizon. You get access to your money for emergencies and opportunities with no questions asked. It's your money, after all. There are no government penalties or restrictions on how much or when you can take it. And when you use your money, it keeps growing like you never touched it. Try doing that with a 401k or IRA. You can't. So you'll know the minimum guaranteed value of your retirement savings on the day you plan to tap into them and at every point along the way. You can get a free report that reveals how you can bank on yourself and enjoy tax-free retirement income, guaranteed growth, and control of your money. Just go to bankonyourself.com/unleashed. Get your free report. Read up on how all of this is possible because it's pretty incredible. That's bankonyourself.com/unleashed. Bankonyourself.com/unleashed.
Now, more Pat Gray Unleashed.
Okay, so as President Trump is out promoting peace around the world, thankfully he will not be in the country, be needed in the country of what is it? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Benin? Is it Benin? Benin? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's an African country because there was a takeover here. As you can see, they took over a news station. Clip 30, please. All right, so now these guys are running the country. See this? They took it over, and then
are they wearing potted plant holders on their head?
Yeah. Devo was no longer using them.
All right,
so
it's attractive.
Anyway,
good look.
Yeah. So the president has already gotten back into power and condemned that attempted coup.
It's over.
It's over. We don't need President Trump to fly over there.
Okay. Huh? That could have been number 10.
Got the boot already?
Yeah, they already got. They had the TV station for 30 seconds.
How do you overcome a group that's already got potted plant holders on their heads?
It's tough.
That's hard. Yeah.
But
well, that's
they
the
did
Military Committee for Refoundation.
Well, clearly elite. That's an obviously elite force.
I know. Did they take over
Look at
the
that.
station riding their bicycles? Wow. to the studios?
Wow. Move back. Oh, here we go. All right.
Look at this.
That was them arriving.
This could have been in Benin.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Elite. Oh man.
Elite.
Taking care of
You
it.
look at that, you think of elite.
Yeah.
You do.
Yep. It's the only word that comes to mind when you see that.
Well.
Did you see that the GOP caved on the Obamacare subsidies? Why would they do that? Why would? First of all, they successfully held strong, during the shutdown.
Right.
And forced them to come back anyway. Then on Thursday, almost 36 Democrats and Republicans introduced a proposal to extend taxpayer-funded Obamacare subsidies.
Until
when?
I think this is just a year. But they don't have to do this at all. But they're going to extend it apparently again.
So the race will be on to make this a campaign issue before Election Day 2026.
Right.
Because as it If it's
Right.
if the end is December 31st, then you can guarantee the Democrats.
Yeah,
will be-
that's the fight.
They are so stinking worthless.
What?
Worthless.
Do they not see that?
It makes me want to vote for a third party. But, then you just lose. So I guess you can lay down that gauntlet and say, I'm going to do it anyway.
If enough of us did it, Pat, then we
You're
turn
right,
this thing
Jeffy,
around.
But enough of us don't do it. So that's the problem.
I mean, that's good that Republicans are getting behind the Obamacare subsidies extensions, but they can't codify the executive orders of President Trump into
Right.
law.
I mean,
Priorities, man.
Worthless. Again, they're worthless. We got the majority that we always talk about. We wish we had.
Right.
Here's the thing. We joke about the fact that we'd love to have it. We have it!
Right.
We've got the majority in the House, in the Senate, and the executive branch. We could, plus the Supreme Court, 6-3 advantage. I don't know. It seems like we should be able to get something done.
I feel like we don't, Pat. That's why we joke about it.
Right. It does. It
feels like we don't.
Sure does.
We don't. So
Yeah.
It sure does.
It's unbelievable, really. It's unbelievable. Is there anybody that will stick to their guns? I'm sorry, that was violent rhetoric.
I said that earlier too, and as soon as I said it,
you know it's wrong.
Ugly. Yeah.
Words kill. We know that now. So, speaking of which, how are Texas Tech fans able to do this guns up thing?
Because that's Texas Tech, baby.
That's
West Texas.
It's a third-degree look-alike firearm, and they're pointing it at people the whole game.
That's West Texas.
It's driving me out of my mind.
You're lucky you made it out alive. It's maybe because you were in space.
I know, right? That's why
they couldn't hit you.
The bullets just floated off.
They just go.
I wanted to take those guns up and stick them somewhere, but maybe that was just
Why
me.
would you want that?
I don't know.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.